press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
Hello students, in the previous class we learnt that is the interior angle property, that is the angle sum property of a triangle. So in that we learnt the total measure of all the three angles of a triangle is equal to 180 degree, and we saw some activities also, and we saw one example regarding that. Okay, so today we solve some of the exercise problems. Exercise 6.3. First main. I read the question. Find the value of the unknown x in the following diagrams. In the first main they have given 6 diagrams, and I show you any 2 of these 6. Okay, remaining you do it yourself. I take the second problem. I take the second problem. The diagram is like this. In that second diagram is like this. Can you guess the type of triangle here? It's given like this. So the type of the triangle is, and what it indicates here, it indicates it's of 90 degree, P, Q, R, and we have X here and 30 degree. Okay. Then how can you do this? Here, with the help of angle sum property of a triangle, we write all the three angles. The sum of all the three angles of this triangle, given triangle, is equal to 180 degree. Okay. So first you have to write like this. For the answer you have to write like this. From angle sum property of a triangle. Okay, so what we can write? Angle P plus angle Q plus angle R is equal to 180 degree. Angle P plus angle Q plus angle R is equal to 180 degree. What about angle measure of angle P here? It's 90 degree, because we know it's a right angle triangle, and this mark, it always indicates that the angle made there is 90 degree. Okay, it's 90 degree. Take it as 90 degree, plus we know Q as 30 degree, and plus R, that is equal to X. Given X, that is equal to 180 degree. Here add the numerical things here, that is the numbers here. 90 plus 30 is 120 degree, plus X, that is equal to 180 degree. Keep X as it is in the same place. Okay, bring or shift 120 degree to right side. Okay, I am writing X as it is. So shifting 120 to the right side, it comes after 180 degree with the negative sign, that is 120 degree. Okay, then the value of X here, that is equal to 180 minus 120 is 60 degree. The value of X is 60 degree. Okay, I take the third one. I take the fourth one. I take the fourth one. The diagram is like this. given 50 degree x and x. Okay, same here also we have to write like this. From angle some property of a triangle, from angle some property of a triangle we can write 50 degree plus x is equal to 180 degree, because it's given shape is a triangle and it has 3 angles, and we have to find the value of x. To find the value of x we have to take like this only, because we don't have the name for this triangle. Okay, by taking like this we can add. So here keep 50 as it is. Here x and x, they are the variables, and it has the variables that we can, these are the like terms, we can add those two. 1 plus 1 is 2x, that is equal to 180 degree. So keep 2x as it is in the left side, bring 50 to right side, that is equal to 180 degree minus 50 degree. So 2x is equal to 180 minus 50 is 130 degree. Here we have to find the value of x, then bring 2 to the denominator of the right side. Okay, then we call it as cross multiplication. So the 2 which is here, it goes to the denominator of the right side, that we can write like this. X is equal to 130 by 2. Okay, then the value of x is equal to 2 ones are 2 6 are. So remaining is 1. So it makes 10. 2 5s are 10. It is 65 degree. The value of x here is 65 degree, and we can write these two x, instead of these two x we can write 65 and 65 degree. Remaining do it yourself, and I go to second main. I do 1 or 2 problems there. Okay, then I read the question. Find the values of the unknowns x and y in the following diagram. I take the first one. So you already know how to find. The diagram is like this. X, y, 50 degree and 120 degree. What it shows? It's related to both exterior angle property and interior angle property. The angle sum property of a triangle. Okay, so first we have to solve here we have both x and y. So without exterior angle, we can't find x and y with the help of 50 degree, because x and y are different variables. Okay, so here we have both same variables, then we can take that as like terms, because here these are the unlike terms, then we can't add these two. With the help of exterior angle only we can solve this problem. Okay, first, so this is the second problem, this is the first problem. So first we solve this by from exterior angle property. Okay, first take that one. 120 degree, that is exterior angle is equal to exterior angle is equal to sum of the interior opposite angles. Okay, then how can we write this? 120 degree, that is equal to interior is y, here, and take that is 50 degree plus x. These are the interior opposite angles. 120 degree, so bring 50 to left side, then it will be 50 minus 50 degree, that is equal to keep x as it is with in the right side. So 120 minus 50 is equal to 70 degree. Okay, 0, 12 minus 5 is 7. Then the value of x here is 70 degree, put it in a box. This is the first step. We found the value of x here by using the exterior angle property. What we should do now? Now we have to use the angle sum property, that is the interior angle property. That is the second one. From angle sum property. This is very important. By which property you are doing, that you should mention for every problem. From angle sum property, okay, what it says, some total measure of three angles is equal to 180 degree. Total measure of three angles of a triangle is equal to total measure of three angles of a triangle is 180 degree. So it makes full sentence and gives exact meaning. Total measure of three angles of a triangle is 180 degree. Therefore 50 degree plus x plus y is equal to 180 degree. Here we already know the value of, we found in the first step, we found the value of x, that is we can take 70 degree plus y, that is equal to 180 degree. Add these two, 50 and 70, it makes 120 degree plus y is equal to 180 degree. So keep y as it is, bring 120 to right side, that is minus 120 degree. So y is equal to 60 degree. The value of, that is 180 minus 120 is 60. That is the value of y is 60 degree. So both you have to do, it comes under 3 marks. It comes under 3 marks. Okay. Let's move to second one. Second one, in the second one. Like this we can change every numerals. Okay, in the second one the diagram is given like this. Okay, we have 80 degree here, it's y 50 degree and x. Okay, how will you consider 80 degree? Is it an exterior angle? No. Why? What's the reason that to tell it's not an exterior angle? Because when we extend only one side of the triangle, then we get exterior angle. So here the two sides of this triangle is extended in different directions. Then we can consider this as intersecting lines. Intersecting lines, we learned in the previous lesson. Intersecting lines, they make vertically opposite angles. Vertically opposite angles, and they are equal to each other. Vertically opposite angles are always equal. Okay, then here, so first we can write 80 degree, so write y is equal to 80 degree. What is the reason? Since these are the vertically opposite angles. Okay, this is the reason. Vertically opposite angles. So yavaglu vertically opposite angles enagirutte equal agirutte. Then we got to know the value of y. So here we know the three angles of a triangle, that is 50 degree, and the value of y is 80 degree, and we have to find x. From angle sum property, what it says? It says that total measure of three angles of a triangle is 180 degree. So that we can write that 50 degree plus y plus x is equal to 180 degree. From the above, we can write the value of y as 80 degree plus x, that is equal to 180 degree. Here we don't want the help of exterior angle property. Why? Because it's not an exterior angle. 50 plus 80 is 130 plus x is equal to 180 degree. Keep x as it is, bring 130 to right side, so it will be minus 130 degree. The value of x will be, so 180 minus 150 is 50 degree. The value of x is 50 degree. Then let's move to the third one. Take the third one. Okay. The third one given is like this. So this you can third one, the diagram is like this. So easily you can do this. You no need to take any help here. This you can write 60 degree. It's y and x. Okay. What you use here first? What you use this here? You can use any property first here, because we have exterior, we don't know exterior angle, but we know interior opposite angles. First we can find exterior angle. Otherwise we can use the angle sum property, that is the interior angle property, to find y. So anyhow you can use. Okay, first step, from angle sum property. What it says, total measure of three angles of a triangle is 180 degree. Okay, then add 50 degree plus 60 degree plus y, that is equal to 180 degree. 50 plus 60 is 110 degree plus y, that is equal to 180 degree. Keep y as it is, bring 110 to right side, 180 degree minus 110 degree. The value of y is 180 minus 110 is 70 degree. Okay, now what you use? By using exterior angle property, that you can write here. So I write here, so make it practice to write the properties. Don't leave, it helps you always to keep in your mind. Okay, you can remember easily from exterior angle property. What it says? What it says, exterior angle is equal to sum of interior opposite angles. Okay, then so it is equal to exterior angle is x is equal to 50 degree plus 60 degree, x is equal to 110 degree. Okay, let's move to the fourth one. So here also that is the fourth one. Here you have it's 30 degree, it's y, it's x, it's 60 degree. It's same as the second problem. Here we can consider this as these two lines as intersecting lines. When they intersect each other, two lines intersect each other, they form vertically opposite angles. Then consider these as vertically opposite angles. Then you can write your answer like this. You can directly write that answer. X is equal to 60 degree since vertically opposite angles. Okay, then you can take the second one, that is the angle sum property. From angle sum property. Okay, so what you can write? Okay, total measure of three angles of a triangle is 180 degree. Okay, let's add 30 degree plus x plus y is equal to 180 degree. We know value of x, that is 30 degree, plus 60 degree plus y is equal to 180 degree. We substituted the value of x here. 30 plus 60 is 90 degree plus y is equal to 180 degree. So keep y in the left side, bring 90 to right side, that is 180 degree minus 90 degree. Y is equal to 180 minus 90 is 90 degree. Then the value of y is 90 degree. Okay, so consider, let's move to the next one. Let's move to the next one. Fifth one. The diagram is like this. Okay, given this is 90 degree, then it's y, it's x, it's x. Okay, so by using vertically opposite angles that we can use, otherwise we can consider this as exterior angle by neglecting any of the so it's right, it's vertically opposite angles. Y is equal to 90 degree since vertically opposite angles. Then the second step we use is from some angle sum property from angle sum property. What we can write here, we can write sum of total measure of the three angles of a triangle is 180 degree. Okay, then take y plus x is equal to 180 degree. So we know the value of y, that is equal to 90 degree. Add these two like terms. Okay, then 1 plus 1 is 2x, that is equal to 180 degree. Keep 2x as it is, bring 90 to right side, so 180 minus 90 degree. 2x is equal to 180 minus 90 is 90 degree. Then here we have to do the cross multiplication. Okay, cross multiplication. So keep x as it is, then bring 2 to the denominator of 90. This is called cross multiplication. Then the value of x is equal to 2 fours are 8. It makes 10 5s are 10. Then the value of x is 45 degree. Sixth one is, the diagram is like this. Okay. Diagram is like this. It's x, it's y, it's x and x. What will you do? We don't know any of the values, the numerical values here. Then what will you do? So here consider all the lines they have intersected here. Okay, so these lines they intersected here, these lines intersected here, and these lines intersected here. Then how can we write here? So first take this part. Okay, so first one, a y is equal to x. Y is equal to x. Therefore, the value of y is x. Why we are taking the value of y as x? Because of these two lines they intersected each other. Then they made vertically opposite angles. If they are vertically opposite angles, then the angles are equal with their values. Okay. Since vertically opposite angles, therefore the value of y is x. If I take x here, then here we can consider all these as x only, because all these are vertically opposite angles. Here sides of given triangle intersected, therefore three angles of a triangle is x, x and x. Okay, therefore from angle sum property, it says, total measure of the three angles of a triangle is 180 degree. Okay, then take x plus x is equal to 180 degree. Add these three, all are like terms only. X plus x is 3x, that is equal to 180 degree. Keep x as it is. So bring 133 to the denominator of x. X is equal to 180 degree by 3. So x is equal to 3 ones are 3 6. The value of x is 60 degree. Value of x is 60 degree. Therefore y is equal to 60 degree, because this is vertically opposite angle. Then the value of y we taken x here. Therefore the value of y is also 60 degree. Okay, so let's move to the next topic. So let's just construct two triangles for the next topic. To understand the next topic, we have to construct here two triangles. So do you know how to construct triangles? Okay, so with the help of compass, if they have given sides, then we have to use compass and a ruler. Otherwise, if they have given angles, then we can use protractor. So let's start the new topic, that is two special triangles. We have two special triangles. Okay, one is equilateral triangle, and isosceles triangle. Equilateral and isosceles. How can we draw or how can we construct equilateral triangle? Okay, here when we construct equilateral triangle, equi means equal, lateral means sides. Okay, so here in the triangle, in triangle, when all the sides of that triangle is equal, the length of the sides of a triangle is equal, then it is said to be equilateral triangle. And for the isosceles triangle, two sides of three angles is equal, then it is said to be isosceles triangle. Okay, three sides equal idre equilateral anta heltivi. Hagene two sides equal agidre isosceles triangle anta heltivi. ಸೊ ಕನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಹೇಗೆ ನಾ ಹೇಳ್ತೇನೆ. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟು ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಒಂದು ಮೆಷರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಆ ಮೆಷರ್ಮೆಂಟಿಂದ ಒಂದು ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ನ ಕನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಟೇಕಿಂಗ್ ದಿಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಬೇಸ್, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ಡ್ ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಬೇಸ್. ಸೊ ಇದು ಎಷ್ಟು ಸೆಂಟಿಮೀಟರ್ ಇದೆ, ಓಕೆನಾ? ಸೊ ಈಗೇನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಅಂದರೆ, ನಾನು ಇದನ್ನು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಬಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸಿ. ಸೊ ಇದೆಷ್ಟು ಮೆಷರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇದೆ ಅಷ್ಟನ್ನು ಮೆಷರ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ನಾನು ಕಾಂಪಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಓಕೆ, ದೆನ್ ಸೊ ಕೀಪಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ಬಿ, ಓಕೆ, ಐ ಕಟ್ ಒನ್ ಆರ್ಕ್ ಅಪ್ಸೈಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಬಿ ಸಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಮೇಲೆ ಒಂದು ಆರ್ಕ್ ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಸೊ ರೇಡಿಯಸ್ನ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು, ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ಈಕ್ವಿಲ್ಯಾಟ್ರಲ್ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ನ ನಾವು ಕನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಮತ್ತು ಸಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಗೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮತ್ತೆ ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಆರ್ಕ್ನ ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆರ್ಕ್ ಕಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಈ ಎರಡು ಆರ್ಕ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಟರ್ಸೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗತ್ತೆ, ಓಕೆನಾ, ಅದೆಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಟರ್ಸೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅದನ್ನು ನಾನು ಎ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ತಗೊಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಎ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಈಗ ನೋಡಿ, ನಾನು ತ್ರೀ ಸೈಡ್ಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಇರೋ ಹಾಗೆ ಈ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ನ ಕನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಹಿಯರ್ ಎ ಬಿ, ಬಿ ಸಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸಿ ಎ, ಆಲ್ ತ್ರೀ ಸೈಡ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಆರ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಇನ್ ದೇಯರ್ ಲೆಂತ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಆಗಿರೋ ಲೆಂತ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಅವಾಗ ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ವಿ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಆಲ್ ದೀಸ್ ತ್ರೀ ವಿತ್ ದಿ ಸೇಮ್ ಸಿಂಬಲ್. ಸೊ ನಾನು ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಮಾರ್ಕನ್ನು ತಗೊಳ್ಬಹುದು. ನಾನು 2 ಮಾರ್ಕನ್ನು ಈ ತರಹ ಹಾಕ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಸೊ ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಆಲ್ ತ್ರೀ ಸೈಡ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಇದು ಇಂಡಿಕೇಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಈಗೇನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಸೊ ಸೈಡ್ಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡ್ವಿ. ಈಗ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ನ ಮೆಷರ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಸೊ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ಮೆಷರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಅದರಿಂದ ನಾವು ಕನ್ಕ್ಲೂಡ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ಅಂತ ನೋಡೋಣ. ಸೊ ಪ್ರೊಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟರ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಈಗ ನಾನು ಬಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ತೊಗೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಸೊ ಈಗ ರೈಟ್ ಸೈಡಿಂದ, ಬಿ ಲೆಫ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ರೈಟ್ ಸೈಡಿಂದ ಕೌಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬರ್ತೀನಿ. ಇಟ್ಸ್ 60 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ. ಓಕೆ, ನಾ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇದನ್ನು 60 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಅಂತ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಓಕೆ, ದೆನ್ ಸೊ ಕೀಪಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ಸಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಈಗ ನನಗೆ ಸಿ ರೈಟ್ ಸೈಡಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ನಾನು ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಸೈಡಿಂದ ಅದನ್ನು ಮೆಷರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ 60 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ 60 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ. ನೋಡಿ, ಇದು 60 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಇದೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಒಬ್ವಿಯಸ್ಲಿ ಇದೆಷ್ಟಾಗಬೇಕು. ಸೊ 60 + 60 ಈಸ್ 120. ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ಸಮ್ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟಿನಲ್ಲಿ 120ನ ಲೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗತ್ತೆ, ಅದು ಕೂಡ 60 ಡಿಗ್ರಿನೇ ಆಗತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವೇನಂತ ಕನ್ಕ್ಲೂಡ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು, ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಏನಂತ ಕನ್ಕ್ಲೂಡ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು, ಈಕ್ವಿಲ್ಯಾಟ್ರಲ್, ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಅನ್ ಈಕ್ವಿಲ್ಯಾಟರಲ್ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಈ ಈಕ್ವಿಲ್ಯಾಟ್ರಲ್ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸೈಡ್ಸ್ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ, ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸೈಡ್ಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಆಗ ಎವ್ರಿ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ they also equal in their length, that is it's always 60 degree. equal anta andre 70 degree 70 degree 70 degree ಬರಬೇಕಂತ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ 70 70 70 ಎಷ್ಟಾಯಿತು, 7 3s 21 210 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಆಗೋಯಿತು. ಇಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗ್ಲಿ 50 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ 5 3s 15, ಸೊ 150 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಆಯಿತು. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಲೆಸ್ ದೆನ್ 180 degree, it's more than 180 degree. Always the sum of the interior angles must be equal to 180 degree. And in equilateral triangle, by this we can conclude that it has the special quality that here I write all sides have same length. All sides have same length. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ 3 sides ಸೇಮ್ ಲೆಂತ್ ಇದೆ. ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ರಿಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಆಗಿ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ಸ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಹೇಳಬಹುದು, ಈಚ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ measure 60 degree. ಸೊ 60 ಡಿಗ್ರಿನೇ ಆಗಬೇಕು, 50 70 75 ಆಗೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 60 degree ಇನ್ equilateral triangle, because all the 3 sides, if all the 3 sides are equal, then all the angles are also equal, and it must be equal to 60 degree only. Then let's draw or construct isosceles ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಐಸೋಸೆಲೆಸ್ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಗೆ ಆಗತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ನೋಡೋಣ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಕನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಐಸೋಸೆಲೆಸ್ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ನ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಐಸೋಸೆಲೆಸ್ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಎಷ್ಟಾದರೂ ಮೆಷರ್ನ ತಗೊಳ್ಬಹುದು. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪಿ ಕ್ಯೂ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಳ್ತೀನಿ, ಆರ್ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಓಕೆ, ದೆನ್ ಸೊ ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಮೆಷರ್ನ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣಂತೆ. ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಮೆಷರ್ನ ನಾನಿಲ್ಲಿ ಲೆಂತ್ ಮೆಷರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ತಗೊಳ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಜಸ್ಟ್ ರೇಡಿಯಸ್ಸಿಂದ ತಗೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಸೊ ಈ ಮೆಷರ್ಮೆಂಟಿಂದ ನಾನೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಕ್ಯೂನಲ್ಲಿ ಈಗ ಆರ್ ಪಿ ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ವಿ ಶುಡ್ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಪಿ, ವೆರ್ ಈಸ್ ಪಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಟು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಪಿ ಹಿಯರ್ ಕೀಪಿಂಗ್ ಆನ್ ಕ್ಯೂ ಐ ಕಟ್ 1 R, and keeping an R I cut another arc. Okay, so I take, so this is the conclusion of first one. So I take more radius. Okay, then I cut 1 arc here with the same radius, because these two, the length of these two must be equal. So I cut arc there, I'm going to join. So I found P here. Okay, this is P. I'm going to join this. Okay, so this is called isosceles triangle, because two sides of a triangle are equal, only two sides. So which are those? I'm going to mark like this. So on this I am marking only one mark. So it indicates that these two sides are equal in their length. Okay, so let us measure the angles at Q and R. Okay, keeping Q. Okay, so Q is in the left side, so let's start from R. Okay, it's 10 20 30 40 50 and 60. It's also 60, almost all it's 60 degree. Let's change. Let's change this. Okay, sorry. Okay, because okay. I cut here, and keeping an OR, I cut here. Okay, we got P. So I'm going to join P. Because I got 60 degree there only, then it will be same as equilateral triangle. Okay. Then join P here. Okay. I mark like this. So let's measure the value of Q. Okay. So keeping on Q. Okay. Let's 10, 20, 30 and it is 36 degree. It is 36 degree. Then, so keep it on OR. Okay. Then, so 10, 20, 30 and it is 36 degree. It's also 36 degree. Add these two, 36 plus 36. How much we get? So 36 plus 36, it is equal to 1272 degree. So subtract from 180 degree. How much we get? 10 minus 2 is 8. And 7 minus 7 is 0 and 1. Then the value of P will be 108 degree. 108 degree. Then by this constructing isosceles triangle, we can conclude that in isosceles triangle two sides are equal. And see here, PQ is equal to PR. The side PQ is equal to PR, and which is the angle opposite to PQ? It is angle R. Angle R opposite to PQ, and angle opposite to PR is Q, and they are equal in their measure. Because we measured here and it is 36 degree. And by this we can conclude that I write the conclusions here. Okay, for the second one I write the conclusions. Two sides in the isosceles triangle, two sides have same length. Okay, then if the two sides are equal, then what about the relationship between the angles? Base angles. These are the base angles. Base angles opposite. These are opposite to the same lengths. Okay, opposite to the equal sides are equal. Once again I read this. Two sides have same length in isosceles triangle, and base angles, these are the base angles. Base angles opposite to the equal sides. Opposite to the equal sides are also equal. Okay, so by this we finish of this class. In the next class we learn some of the examples regarding this topic. Okay, thank you.